One of my subscribers asked about grip specific to the 1911. He said he had small hands. I don't have massively large hands, but I don't have small hands either. But I want to talk a little bit about a single hand grip with a double or a single stack, like a 1911 or some of the other single stacks that are out there. The same principles really apply. You want to get your high in the web of the grip. You want to feel pressure up there. Wrap your fingers, obviously finger straighten off the trigger. Get high and tight up against the bottom of the trigger guard. But specifically what he was asking about is where should he put the grip in relation to his thumb and his trigger finger. And you'll see a lot of people running the gun where they're sort of, if they especially have small hands, they end up running the strap of the gun right in the meaty part behind the thumb. And so as you're shooting, it tends to rock and get further and further out. And that's when you see a lot of people adjusting grips and stuff like that with their offhand, because the gun is starting to reciprocate this way, and you get this really weird recoil impulse that takes it in a circle, which makes it hard to track the front sight. So my recommendation would be, as long as you're on the inside of this knuckle, you don't want to ever have your knuckle come past the back of the gun where the beaver tail is, or the top of the frame. Regardless of where it makes your fingers fall here, don't be too concerned about these fingers not wrapping far away. So if you have really small hands, putting this placement here, you may leave a lot of that grip over. And anytime we obviously want to shoot with a two-hand grip, and this offhand becomes your thumb, if you will, and really locks that in. But even with the single hand, you're going to get more of your grip strength by maintaining this knuckle on the inboard side of the weapon than you will by rocking it over onto the knuckle and getting what feels like a better grip with your fingers. You're locking this in, and even if it puts your fingers here on a small hand, you're going to get far better control out of the weapon on a single hand grip, pulling these fingers in tight to the front of the grip and really locking this around. So if you have to sacrifice one or the other, don't sacrifice the thumb, sacrifice how far across the grip that your hand's going to go, and you're going to get a much better grip single hand on a single stack like that.